Hey, what is up everybody, Epithemy here, and today's video was suggested in the comments by the Gun Project 5, and he wants me to make a video on how to decide what is the best weapon for each round. Now if you all enjoyed this video, then be sure to hit that like button. 10 likes would be so awesome. Your guys' support is so amazing. You guys are always killing the 10 like goal, and you guys are honestly just the best. Also, if you haven't already, then be sure to click that cue card up in the top right hand corner to check out my second episode of my Zero to Hero series that you guys have been loving so much. But let's get right into the video. I want to thank the Gun Project for asking for this video because there are so many times, especially in the lower tier ranks, where people just buy willy-nilly and don't put a single thought into what they are going to buy. Now, this mainly happens in the lower tier ranks, but it does happen in the higher tier ranks as well. Now, the first major way on deciding what is the best weapon for that round is to base it off economy and how much money not only you or your team has. As a quick example, if your team has a lack of money, but you have, say 6,000, then you can afford an M4 armor and a gun for someone else, and the rest of your team can force up off that. Or you can save with your team and just buy a submachine gun and try to get some of the damage done and make the other side lose some guns, and you could still buy for you and another person if needed the next round. So economy definitely plays a huge part in this. Another thing that is huge is whether or not you need head armor and nades. In many situations where you can only afford an AK and no head armor, you are better off just buying a pistol with head armor and full nades. Nades are one of the biggest things because they can easily change rounds, especially if you have full armor and a good pistol to try and get a gun out of the other side. Now if you are CTs, head armor is not always needed since AK is one shot anyway, so you can get away with buying an M4 and no nades, no head armor, especially if your team has a lot of nades. Now buying is also very situational with how far your team is set back, how much money your team already has, and how much guns and utility your team has as well. So you also want to base your buys off of what your team already has and if you are up or down rounds or on a comeback. Also, when it comes to figuring out the best weapon to buy in certain rounds, you also really need to figure out what you're comfortable playing with. As an example, I can tell you to either buy a UMP or a Scout second round because that's what I personally like to buy if my team has won the first round. But if you're not comfortable with those guns and can't put down the damage or frags, then there's no point on buying those guns, so you also have to find what you're comfortable with. Overall, there are many factors on when and how and what to buy when it comes to Counter-Strike. It is also very situational every single time. The more you play and start to learn the economy, and even just paying attention to how pro players do their buys, or even how other people in their live matchmaking games buy, you can get a sense of how and when to buy. I did answer this very vaguely, but that is because there are so many factors that go into this. Now I really hope I answered your question and helped you out with buying. If any of you have any more questions or answers to this specific question, then leave a comment down below, and if this video helped you out, be sure to drop a like, and thank you again to the Gun Project for this video suggestion. My name is Epithemy, and I'll catch you all next time.